And once again, we let's a go. Gonna turn on the capture, gonna hope for the best. It hasn't failed me yet. Oh, shh. There goes my vape, dog. I'm just knocking stuff over. Going crazy. Alright, we're back, and as you might have seen from the description and the thumbnail, I've had enough of goddamn Carbolin sneaking around, eating all of our snacks, and not putting any goddamn work in. So we're gonna change that today. First of all, we're gonna slap up the HUD, baby, so we can see what we're doing. And I retract what I just said because actually Carbolin's one of the only people doing like an honest day's work around here. But for now, we're gonna switch some jobs out, okay? We're going to tell old Shrek here, you're on goddamn mining duty, actually. You're also doing this, I guess. This big ugly goddamn iron machine, hell yeah. And we need you to bring stuff to the ore box, which is like here, if I recall. Hell yeah. So Shrek should be picking up for old Carbolin. We can relieve her of her duties. And let's pop her on up here. Let's see what we're dealing with, okay? I need to like adjust my mic a little. I feel like it's not in a great position. Let me know. Oh, there's Tom. Let's go. It's me. Tom. Doesn't quite wait, well, Tomio, I guess. If we could rename you to Tomio, if that would be okay. I'm asking for your consent to rename you legally to Tomio so that my joke would work. I understand if that's asking too much. Hell yeah, Carbolin. I'm nearly tempted to send Carbolin out all on her lonesome, but things could get out of hand pretty quickly if we do that. So, we need Mr. Cole. Cole, who makes the pole. He's got a pile of poles on his back right now, as you can see, because he just loves to make poles. That's like his favorite thing to do. Look how many goddamn poles this man has. So we're gonna dump a load in the ground. It's kind of cool looking, actually. I'm not sure how he gets them to stack so smoothly. Let's take a little zoom in on that. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. That man knows how to stack a pole. And I guess he would, because he has so many goddamn poles available. I mean, I'm saying this with a point, right? He can make these goddamn long-ass poles. This staff, yeah. And this, as you can see in the stats, gives a +8 to attack. So that's really juicy. It's kind of bad when you're, like, inside or whatever. But we're not going to be fighting inside. So, Cole, if you could... Where the hell are you going? I need you to jimmy up a pole real quick, Cole. Here he is. Look at this goddamn poleman Coleman, you know? He's a powerful guy. He makes powerful poles. That's why we love him. We're going to take some food with us. Where is our... Oh, yeah, we eat out of an animal trough. So, that's just how it is. We've got some meat wraps in there. We absolutely shouldn't. I've told the guys, we don't put the goddamn meat wraps in there. And yet they persist. There's not much I can do about it. The monkey is officially being fed, so don't worry about it. You know, he's in great spirits. 253 hunger, forget about it. Okay, how are we getting on up here, Cole, with the pole? You doing your thing? Hell yeah. So, I mean, I could send old Bill out with Carbolin, because he doesn't really need to be doing, like, research or anything right now, and it would mean that she'd have some backup. I did want to take Cole out, but somebody needs to stay and do some goddamn work, you know? Cole with the pole, he's always putting in work, baby. So, we should be able to... Yeah, we're going to trade with him. No, don't run away so goddamn quickly. I know Carbolin's not much to look at, bro, but Jesus, look at him! God, he just sprints out of the building rather than have a dialogue with Dr. Carbolin, which we're supposed to be co-workers, bro. Bro workers. Okay, you can see that the one that he just made is better. I don't know why. I guess... Oh, well, it says this one was manufactured by Unknown. This one was manufactured by Cole. They have exactly the same stats, but for some reason, the one that Cole made is just worth more. So that plays into what I'm saying about him being a goddamn pole man. He's a big poler. That's his whole identity. I'm gonna pop on our basket hat so Dr. Carbolin is more, palatable, we'll say. And out you come, Dr. Carbo. Out you come, old Bill. Well, old Bill needs to sleep up a little, actually. We'll let some time pass while old Bill get back into better shape. Carbolin doesn't need to do that because she never leaves the goddamn confines of our weird little swamp. Our weird little industry. You can see Shrek over there. He's picking up some hard labor. So, Carbolin... Oh, Bill, you know what? I'm going to do this early. I'm going to run away right now. I'm going to get a Red Bull for taurine and B12 to keep me young and to keep my heart beating fast. Dangerously fast. Alright, we're back, and just like that, old Bill is goddamn ship-shape. So we're gonna turn off his jobs. Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna cancel his jobs so that he'll still do Matic. I think because it was lit up that he still will, actually. So it doesn't really matter if you have the jobs turned on or not. Screw it, man. Okay, we have all this crap that we need to get rid of from Bill's inventory. You can see I'm a little bit trigger happy on taking the basic first aid kits. I don't think I need to stockpile them in this amount. But, what can I say, man? I'm like a magpie. Welcome back to my stream. I'm taking over. Andy's going to get a rebel. Who knows? Yeah, welcome to the Tom stream. I'm actually Tom now. Andy fell on his way to get a Red Bull, and he injured his spleen. So now he's in hospital for spleen-related issues. I don't sound like Tom, but it's just because I'm streaming on this channel. You instantly sound like this once you start streaming on the channel. It's crazy how science works, okay? I'm not in control of it. Oh, why my audio no work? Well, god damn it. I'm assuming that the problem's on your end? I hope. I hope it's not on my end. Otherwise, it's crazy that Tom knew what I was saying when he couldn't even hear it. Although I am Tom, so I'm not sure what I'm talking about. Anyway, we need to bring some goddamn snacks with us, okay? We're gonna take 2 meat wraps, 2 vegetals. Hell yeah. Dr. Carbolin, if you could go. What are you doing, Bill? Is it because he has... Oh, it's because he has jobs on. He's just putting this stuff, like, right back in there. So that's kind of frustrating. You don't love to see that. But it's sorted. We've turned it off. Audio is clear. Oh, you're back. You're back. Nice, Big Wide Bolin. Welcome to the stream, Big Wide Bolin. Big Wide Dr. Carbolin. Maybe. Hopefully by the end of the episode, she will be a bit wider and stronger and probably not, like, more handsome. I think that the ship is probably sealed on that one. But, you know, she's gonna be something. And isn't that all that we aspire to be in this world, dear friends, is just something. Okay, you put your stuff back. This is getting very tedious to me. Very tedious. So, let's rearrange your inventory. Let's get old Carbolin and Bill ready for their romantic date. They're gonna go on a date. Before they do, I feel like we should get them to line up for, like, a little picture. You know, they've put on their glad rags. There they are. There's two handsome-ass guys. If you could pop off your face cover right now. Just so we can really... Yeah. Oh, there he is. Goddamn. You know, I've got used to him. I think he's quite handsome. There they are, man. There's the newest power couple on YouTube.com. Off and on never fails. Hell yeah. That's some tax support stuff there. You just goddamn... Have you tried slapping it? Have you tried ripping the cable out? Have you tried goddamn gnawing on it? I don't know. Alright, we're off for a leisurely walk. I think we should start our day by walloping some dust bandits. Now, Bill, I don't know why you have to run so much quicker than Carbolin. You guys are supposed to be out for, like, a leisurely date. This is their first date, caught on tape. And yeah, we're gonna see how it goes down. They're just some beautiful friends. Why don't you have... I think we've addressed this before. Old Bill does not have shoes on. He's not currently injured, but he is covered in blood. So, I'm not really sure what that means. 2 times fancy meat wrap coming up. Hell yeah. So we're gonna make our way down south. Well, south of the hub. I'm not sure. Again, Carbolin is just... Where... Carbolin! What has happened to the pathfinding that I told these 2 people to go to the same place and they've just goddamn split up to cover more ground? What are you doing, Bill? Okay, here we go. Dr. Carbolin is ahead, actually. Well, goddamn it, Carbolin, you son of a gun. I thought you were going the long way, but it turns out that old Bill is just hella dumb. He's just really stupid. Okay, I think the place that I clicked for them to go was, like, the most inconvenient place I could have. Yeah, they've got to go the long way, goddamn it. But that's okay. You can see right now that it's dusty. There's a dust storm, but Dr. Carbolin is 75% protected from that, and old Bill is just 100%. He's got his little dust mask on. Dust won't stop him. So I'm not sure what the situation is down at this bandit camp. The last time we came down, nobody was here, and I'm not sure if it's because we've beaten them so relentlessly that they've just kind of up sticks and left. Okay, no, here we go, here we go. And they're all like, oh, I got dust in my eyes. If only there was a way to protect your eyes. And I'm not going to tell them that it's actually quite easy to do that. Those guys saw me from a mile away, but that's okay. We're going to take them on up, and we need to look at Carbolin's stats. So we're 20 on attack, 21 on defense, 22 on polearms. Reasonably tough, actually. Probably should have buffed the strength a little. But the higher you make the strength, the harder they hit. And the harder they hit, the less times you get to hit them. So I guess it's a net positive, really, for XP and stuff. But yeah, they're just out in a little date. You've got this little freak. She's just down doing, like, some monkey-style stuff. Just kind of scurrying around on the ground with her, frankly, massive pole. I mean, this guy must feel pretty goddamn obsolete right now, or like embarrassed by the pathetic length of his weapon, you know? Carbolin's down here swinging something 3 times her goddamn total body size. So that's pretty impressive. You can see old Bill in the background just goddamn cutting boys up. Well, I don't know what that was, Bill. You sort of whiffed that a bit. But, you know, we've covered your face with a mask. I'd imagine it. Look at him. Jesus, this man is relentless. All right, Dr. Carbolin's just gone. So, I love how keen you are. That's not the first time that's happened either. She seems like so much more keen for the fights than anybody else. She's always running in goddamn pole first, you know? All right, here we go. Here comes the rest of the guys. I love it when they're covering their eyes. It just means we're about to kick the goddamn hell out of them. Maybe we could run in a little more. Yeah. All right, Carbolin, let's do it. All right, I guess not, but if you can run around behind and just kind of whomp them. We've talked about this. The Chuckle Brothers, to you, to me. I guess that wasn't Carbolin. She wasn't there for the Chuckle Brothers tactics. I feel like old Bill has started to attack. It's like a different animation now. Okay, we've got a dude shooting at us. This is getting a little bit hairy, but this is really convenient that we can just, like, break line of sight super easily. They seem to, yeah, like, really quickly, they're just like, oh, well, I guess nothing happened. Back to my goddamn porridge or whatever these guys ate. My dust porridge. Okay, this is the one. I think, is he the archer? No, he's not. He's not. We want to take the archer out, but you can see that they're just drilling shots into their own guys. So I don't know how much we really want to take the archer out. It's quite funny that they tend to hit their own guys more than they hit us, because the friendly fire is just physics-based. And generally, the guys with the crossbows are standing at the back, shooting at their melee fighters who are in front of them trying to fight me. So I'd love to know the maths on that. Like, how statistically likely is it that the crossbow person actually helps the enemy whenever they're in, like, a big group? Okay, we need to get a little closer. Okay, there we go. He's pulled out his pole. You can see some stray arrows just flying. Oh, God. Jesus, man, they've got a machine gun. Bill, get the hell out of here. They're shooting a goddamn machine gun at you, baby. Okay, on round. Up round the corner. And we're just gonna kind of chill out here until, yeah. Now we're gonna run down. Jump this son of a bitch, okay? Just whomp him. I might let this play out. I feel like old Bill can probably, like, single-handedly take these guys. Okay, old Bill, you're starting to get a little bit screwed up, but as long as your legs are good, Bill, that's fine. Okay, I think that we might actually need to leave. We're losing health a hell of a lot quicker than I thought we were. Hubris. Sometimes it's just so long from you get screwed up that you assume nothing can get you. Oh, look at this arrow. I don't know if that's actually in flight right now or if it's just, like, glitching and stuck in the air. But, you know, I'm not going to complain. You can see that Bill got shot in the face. Most people, there would be a concern there. Like, oh, how are they going to heal up? Like, am I going to be permanently ugly now? But that ship is sealed. Okay, so we've been headed off at the pass here by some hungry bandits who say, oh, give me your food. I think we could probably cut a pretty convincing path through them. But we're going to go this way. Okay, Jesus, man. All right, they're going to fight each other. That's pretty good. Oh, the hungry bandits might be bailing me out here, bro. They are. All right, we're taking big hits. Dr. Carbolin is screwed up, but that's fine. We need her toughness up anyway. I think the worst these guys are going to do is, like, take our food, which I'm kind of okay with. We might need to fight. Or do we just keep running? I can't really... Okay, Bill, you're going to run. You're going to let Carbolin get screwed up. I know that that's not very, like, date-like. It's not very chivalrous. Oh... Old Bill kind of hung back there, actually. He said, no, that's my lady. All right, Bill, you really need to break the line of sight. Okay, I'm going to strip these ones clean. What are you taking from my Carbolin? Okay, yeah, he just took all the food. So I wish that we... Oh, that's the dust boss. Okay. Well, we know who he is. We know how to get him. All right, these guys are still coming. Bill, you're not going to get knocked out, are you? That would be, like, crazy. Okay, that's just a hungry bandit. So it looks like they're fighting each other. I'm more than happy to let that play out. Yeah, they're fighting each other all over the place, actually. Is this the dust boss? No, we want to find the boss because we want to get our goddamn snacks back, bro. So that's our current quest, snack quest. It's a noble one. It's one that we've all had to go on at some point in our What are you doing, bro? Yeah, step on up, see what happens. We're just trying to mad up old Carbo right here. I guess we'll pick her up. And maybe just go and, like, dump her somewhere where it's not quite as spicy. And then we need to find that goddamn guy, and we need to knock him over the head and take our snacks back, because that is unacceptable. Oh, God. I thought we just launched Carbolin there, but it's all good. Carbolin, go passive, go block, go hold, and stealth. Can you sneak while you're passed out? I guess you kind of are, if you think about it. Okay. Back at it, baby. We're looking specifically for the dust boss. I don't think that guy looked like a dust boss, but maybe it's not as easy to tell. Like the hungry bandit leaders, it's really easy to tell. Okay. Dust bandit, dust bandit. Dust bandit. He's definitely going to be around here. Oh, Jesus, man. There's so many of them. It's actually a little bit crazy. After me saying that it seems like they've vacated this place and there's not too many of them around, it looks like there's actually goddamn unlimited amounts of them. Where is that dust boss? Bro. So I must have missed him. He must be somewhere in the fray. I just really want my snacks back. It just seems really unreasonable that they knocked me out and they took my goddamn snacks, okay? I hate that. But as it stands, I don't really want to risk my life to get them. And it's looking like it might go like that. So we're just going to try and, like, screw up these bandits. Like, what, can we get them one-on-one? Yeah, we can. I don't think they stand much of a chance when we're fighting them one-on-one like that. So I'm happy to... Okay, here they come. I think the whole goddamn squad is coming. But they might be chasing one of those hungry bandits. It's kind of hard to say. Anybody? No? Dust? Little Britain was crazy. That was a crazy show. I'm surprised that even, like, when it came out that they got away with some of the shit that they did, because Little Britain was goddamn crazy. Gonna slug some Red Bull. Hell yeah. Oh, delicious. It just hits so goddamn good, my friends. Oh, Carbolin, you need your little legs fixed? You got all screwed up? Bill, that's like kind of your job? I thought that at the very least that you would patch up Dr. Oh, well, she is patched up. Why are you crawling? Oh, no, she's not. She's just crouching, but she's so short that she glitches through the ground. Okay. I see your game, Carbolin. Speaking of crawlers, we got a couple just crawling around in circles here. Like, I'm not really sure what they're doing. They kind of look like insects. Here's a guy. Here's a dust bandit. So he's just going to come and get chopped down instantly. Are you going to do... I like that Bill went back to kind of watch them. He likes this. He likes this dance. Yeah, I think we're going to let these guys live. Let's get the old gooey off. We hate a gooey. And this is just how Bill spends his time, man. Sometimes we just come down to the hole, we watch some bandits just crawl around in circles like their legs are broken, their limbs are broken. Legs are limbs. Okay, here comes like another guy. I guess he wants to join the goddamn human centipede or whatever's going on down here. I don't think he's gonna last too long. God, this guy looks screwed up, bro. He's been cut up, he's been wet up pretty good. There we go. Like a hot knife through butter. Hell yeah, Bill. So... I mean, was that Dust Boss just like an opportunist? Do you think he just ran away with his goddamn snacks and he was just happy? Like, that's all he ever wanted was meat wrap and 3 cooked vegetables or whatever the hell? Because he's just gone. I didn't see a Dust Boss again. You know what? I don't have a goddamn clue. I really don't know. But in any case, Carbolin got screwed up, but it's gonna put her toughness up, and that's a goddamn important stat. She got to do a little bit of fighting as well. So we're just gonna run on up. We're gonna scoop her. Oh, well, we don't need to. I think we do, maybe. Yeah, she's like a little slower than Bill, and I think Bill's like hunky and strong enough that he can just kind of carry her, and I think it'll be quicker him carrying her than both of us walking at the same pace when she has like a screwed up leg. Yeah, look at him go. Oh, we got some goats. Are you wild goats? They are wild goats. Okay, Dr. Carbolin, you're about to get screwed up by some goats, okay? Don't worry about it. It's fine. Bill, you go sneak there. You do your block and your hold. You love to see it. Carbolin, you have no chance of winning this fight, but I just want you to get knocked out, really. So we're on 22 toughness. Let's get beat up by some goats. We're going to go slow-mo. We're going to see how this plays out. I mean, there's a chance, right? Oh, yeah. The goats are just... Oh, those are some merciless goats. You can see that they knocked her out for goddamn ever. That's a serious goddamn knockout. So, Bill, if you could get down here, lickety-split, please, before anybody comes and eats Dr. Carbolin. I think you probably could, like, fairly easily eat Dr. Carbolin. She looked smaller than a goat, so I'm not even sure, like, how much of a meal you would get out of her. But yeah, I mean, it's doable. You could definitely eat Dr. Carbolin if you wanted to. We don't want to. I think by the look of her that she might be, like, toxic or whatever. Like, her blood would... I just don't trust that situation, you know? Hey, Bill, I thought you were the medic? Are you not supposed to be? There we go. Patching up his little friend. Patching her up from his back. That's how efficient Bill is. Just honking on that vaporuni, don't mind me. Okay, we're nearly at the Rebel base, so we're going to avail of their free services. I don't know how much I like that. I think we might need to go to a different strategy. We might need to go and try and find some, like, holy dudes, because you just get way better XP from fighting people that are stronger than you. And I kind of want that. I want that juicy juice, you know? That's why we're out here. That's why we're doing it. We're on a juice quest. Juice is XP. Also, if we can get our bounty over 100k, that's kind of baller, right? Like, how many people can say they've got 100k bounty on them? Not too many people. 97.5? I won't respect that. 100k? Hell yeah, baby. The goddamn 2 commas club? I don't know. I never put commas in numbers. That's just extra work, you know? I just look and I instantly know what the number is. Up to like, probably like 10,000. Anything after that, you know, I gotta sit down with a pen and a paper and kind of really drink it in. I like this shot of Carbolin. No, don't go through the floor, you goddamn son of a bitch. That's not what I wanted. I love it when you can, oh, bro, I'm trying to look up this weird little hut, okay? Yeah, I like that. I like you can just see how she's resting and just kind of staring. Can you see her face through it? That I must know. I must know. God damn, can she? Yeah, you can. Okay, you can. You don't make it easy. I don't know why the camera's like swinging about the place and just generally being obstructive, but it is what it is. Sometimes it's like that, you know? So I think we're gonna go to these holy mines. We've done some, no, Carbolin's not healed up enough. That was silly. I think we're gonna go to those holy mines just up here to the northeast, because we've done some work there before. We've went up and like beat them up and enslaved some of their guys in their own prison, so I don't really know what that works. And I think we're gonna get right back at that. We want Carbolin out there swinging some slaps, just getting real goddamn involved in the combat, because, I mean, don't get me wrong, Cole's not great at fighting either. He's actually right around the same as Dr. Carbolin, which is kind of interesting, because I guess that's just the levels that they've ground up while defending the home base. So that's kind of cool. It's nice to know that they're doing something when we're away. But yeah, I want to get Carbolin on the fast track today. I want to get the melee attack and the melee defense up a little bit so that they stop being so goddamn useless and just standing around doing nothing. I say that they're the only people actually doing work, Carbolin and Cole. Shrek and old Bill are just goddamn dossers, man. They just sort of stand around and pretend that they're like managing the rest of the team or whatever, but as far as I can see, they're just running around having a good old time in the goddamn big old world of Kenshi, while Carbolin and Cole are back home doing like 10 different industries. It's incredible how goddamn diligent and productive they are. But yeah, we just want Carbolin to get some actual combat experience so that she doesn't just get rolled over. We'll do this with Cole as well. I had intended to send both of them out, but you kind of need like a big dog, right? You kind of need like an emergency escape button. Who's this? There's another camp down here. Okay, that's very interesting. I think we should sneak and go and check that out. I mean, I guess it's just going to be Dust Bandits or Hungry Bandits. Whoa! Same speed, guys. You can see how quick Bill is whenever he goes into stealth mode. He goddamn flies. He Naruto runs quicker than he normally runs. I guess it has something to do with angles and trajectory. I don't really know, bro. You know, this might surprise you, but I'm not a scientist, okay? I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy-entist. Okay, so we're here? It's a very strange place to have put your... Okay, is there someone there? Okay, no, it's a fire on a bed and a wooden bowl. So I wouldn't trust myself to sleep on the... Imagine sleeping here, man. You just, like, you take one roll, you're goddamn dead, bro. That's a crazy place to sleep. I was worried I'd missed your stream again. Hi, Andy. Hi, gang. How's the monkey? The monkey's fine. Every time I look, he's on, like, 253. He's on 259. He's doing a little bit of bleeding again. So that happens occasionally. But, you know what? Bloodily catch a monkey. That's what my dad always said. Okay, so apparently this is a hostile camp. It doesn't look like much of a camp to me. It looks like 2 beds that you couldn't possibly sleep in, a cup, a bowl, and just a bunch of crap, really. So we're gonna make our merry way. I guess we could sleep there, actually, if we need, like, a close bed. Maybe that's what those are for. Maybe I've been confused the whole time, and they actually put them there so we can clear out the camps and have a little bed. Probably not, though, because you can just buy a sleeping bag, right? It's, like, not very hard to do, or you can steal one, or you can just make them sleep on the ground. You can't actually do that, but if I could, I would. I'd make them all sleep in front of their beds. Okay, who's this? Okay, it's the Holy Nation. So can we do, like, a goddamn Jedi mind trick and just get, like, this guy? Who are you? Yeah, he's a paladin, so we're gonna attack him. Alright, Bill, can you do your Jedi mind trick? He's getting within range, but he's not doing his Jedi mind. Okay, could you... Alright, do we need to not be sneaking or something? Maybe the block and hold thing isn't working. God damn it, Bill, I don't want to pull all of them. Okay, we're going for a different plan. The old classic. We're gonna bonk him, and we're gonna steal him, okay? If you could pass out, though, because, like, I hit you, and... Yeah, there we go, there we go. Hi, Fruity. Yeah, where's the monkey at anywho? He's got reverse scurvy from eating too much fruit. His leg bones are too powerful. Oh, God. God, nobody told me it was this hard to keep a monkey. I thought surely the easiest pet to keep would be a monkey. Like, you just, they're basically humans, so he can probably look after himself. Turns out that's not the case. The thing's like a goddamn fridge, except you put the food in and trust me, brother, the food doesn't come back out. Okay, is there a good indent here? Yeah, this looks a bit like a crime hole. I'm not going to say it's the best crime hole I've ever seen, but it's a crime hole. Some sort of fights going on down there. What did you guys just kill? Somebody's got absolutely messed up here. Okay, it's a bone dog. Don't worry about it. And all these little, like, goddamn servants just fighting a dog. It's nice. It's a cool thing. Just a bunch of dudes beating on a dog. Okay, we're going to put this dude down. We're going to take away his weapon. I guess this is why I keep building these up, right? Is I take them away from these guys so they can't heal, and then before you know it, Bill just has like a billion of them. A billion of them. Alright, if you could get up right now, Carbolin's gonna fight you first. I know you're gonna win, but that's okay. Then we're gonna get... Well, no, actually, you might not win. You might not win. Let's see what sort of XP Carbolin's getting for this. So we're on 79% of level 20 melee attack. So we're gonna land one hit. Was that 79% that I say? I think so. Okay, just nothing. Melee attack is not going up. Okay. So polearms is going up 1%. What the hell? Is it because he doesn't have a weapon? Because as far as I was aware, beating up people that are like way stronger than you, but it might be because his martial arts is so low, right? Maybe we're just not getting the XP I expected because the fight isn't that hard because we stripped him of his weapon. Potentially. So... Alright, let's give him his stupid little club back then. We'll give him a chance. We'll give him a chance. Okay, here's your silly little club. Your silly little iron club. I don't really care if he, like, beats Carbolin up or whatever. That's fine with me. In fact, I like that. How you doing, buddy? He's playing dead. Alright, go take his shoes off. Go do the old shoe trick. Yeah, he doesn't like that. He's gonna get up. He's like, give me back my goddamn shoes, Dr. Carbolin MD. Fruity's a doctor. Carbolin MD is actually a doctor as well. Or at least is called that, so that's half the battle, I would say. Alright, you're getting wheeled on, Carbolin. This is a little bit embarrassing. So we're gonna pick up the speed. Are you gonna do anything here? Because I'm not sure that Bill can win this single-handedly. Why aren't you fighting, Carbolin? Okay, there we go. We got one swing in. Okay, that was 91. Now we're at 97 and you didn't even land. So yeah, I think we didn't get higher XP because we took his weapon out of his hands, made him an easier fight. Okay, the Dust Bandits are just rolling through. They're going to fight Bill right now. So that's a goddamn disaster, actually. Because this son of a gun... Oh god, they're all beating up Dr. Carbolin. Oh god, he put the goddamn Holy Empire guy out. You stole our goddamn kill. Your horns are crazy impressive, though, bro. I can't even say too much because you're just, Jesus Christ, look at them horns. Are they supposed to get that long? Is there any other Shreks here? Our Shrek doesn't have big horns, god damn it. Okay, I think we could... I'm not sure how we get out of this situation, honestly. Except just, like, pick up Dr. Carbolin. And just run. And just, like, hope for the best that we don't both get killed over this. Okay, look how fast Bill is. Bill is so goddamn strong. He just hoists her over one shoulder and he runs away, and they don't even try to follow because, man, somebody going that fast, let him go, you know? He's got places to be. He's got things to do. He stinks. Alright. Healing old Carbolin back up. You know what, Carbo? You're fine. You're 100%. You got a little bit screwed up. You were doing horrendously in that fight. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna tell you any different. Yeah, exactly, Big White Bull. He's just horny as hell. Just goddamn, just horny all over the place. Just wandering on Kenshi, just horned out of it, you know? It's crazy time. Alright, where did our friend go? Did he get up in the middle of all... No. They're just lying spark out on the floor. Playing dead once again. So, Carbolin, if you could get over and, do the thing with the shoes. They hate when you take their shoes. Look at that. They goddamn hate it. I don't know why. I just personally wouldn't mind it. If that had already happened to me and somebody was taking my shoes off, I don't know. I feel like that's not the thing that would really piss me off. It would be more like, oh, they beat the hell out of me and left me for dead or whatever. Okay, Carbolin, come on. If you could get one... Look at that. He kind of cracked her to the dome. Just went down like a sack of crap. It is what it is, I suppose. All right. He doesn't even want to fight Bill. He just ran away. So... we can't let that happen, right? Bill's in good health? Hell yeah. Oh, dude, what are you doing? He was trying to kidnap Dr. Carbolin. I don't know why you'd want her. Like, I don't think you know, if I was him, I wouldn't be like, oh, this is going to be a good sleeve. They look like they've got good muscles. Well, I mean, the back of the leg was looking pretty ripped there. I'm not going to lie. It looks like Carbolin maybe has had some muscle gain. So that's nice. That's what we want. How you doing, Carbo? You're up to 23 toughness. That's still not enough, okay? I need you to go. Okay, Dr. Carbolin is about to fight 3 bulls, okay? And she's single-handedly, I believe, she is single-handedly going to take all of them out. Wolfdan 39, wiped out. Forget about Wolfdan 39, okay? If you were freaking out about that, it's gone now. All right, Dr. Carbolin, let's see. Let's bully these bulls. Okay. Well, you know what? You gave it a good goddamn go. And that's all we can ask of in this world. So we're gonna patch you up, you little freak. I guess those dust bandits were probably going to that weird camp where all their beds are, like, on the side of the hill and you couldn't possibly sleep in them. That was somewhere, like, down here, right? Because it would be kind of handy to just pop Carbolin in a bed right now. Not for weird... Just shut up, man. Get your mind out of the goddamn gutter. Okay, yeah, they're back. Of course they're back when it is least convenient to me. So we run to the rabble base. All the way home, we've got a golden ticket. I would love to fight some monkeys, but the last time I tried to do that, it was goddamn big things left, right, and center. And they nearly killed Bill. It was a whole thing. I hated it. It made me sick to my stomach. I'm just finishing my rebel. I'm gonna go for, like, a punt. See if you can hear this. Did you hear that? That was me slam dunking my can. Do you think I'm cool now? If you do, please let me know. Sorry, that's a joke. Alright, we're up. We're gonna dump old Carbo in bed. It looks like we could fight outside right now. Who are you? A hungry bandit leader, you say? Well, I like to beat up hungry bandit leader. Oh god, there's some sort of bar brawl going on? That's very cool. Love a bar brawl. Bill, if you could get involved in this. I think Bill gets, like, next to no XP for fighting hungry bandits. But he just looks goddamn cool, man, okay? It looks really cool to watch Bill just in here chopping and flopping and hacking that meat. Butcher Pete, what a song. I played Fallout 3 when I was, like, kind of young. And I think Butcher Pete was in Fallout 3. And I didn't realize for a long time that song wasn't about killing ladies. It was about something else. It was about flomping and womping, cramping that meat. But yeah, that song's dirty. All those people, all those songs, they were just about goddamn sex. I thought that they were supposed to be classy in the olden days when, you know, we were a real country and good things happened. But no. Okay, I love that when you can get like half of... Oh, yeah. He looks like a gnome from World of Warcraft. That's my read on this, okay? He looks exactly like a HD gnome from World of Warcraft. I don't even know why Bill's in bed. He didn't even get injured, but I guess, you know, you gotta sleep. Man's gotta sleep. We can get right up close to the hairs on the neck of Dr. Carbolin. So, just take that in, buddy. Just have a good stare at this. I'm telling you, though, you can see these muscles goddamn bulging. I think Carbolin is gonna be all right. Okay, there seems to be big scraps going on, boys. People just running around left, right, and center. Hungry bandit. You're gonna go down there and get yourself knocked out, Carbolin. We need that, okay? We need that for you. Bill can come and get you. You've already lost your food, actually, so nothing to worry about there. So you're just gonna get involved. You're gonna get yourself knocked out, preferably. Toughness of 23. So here we go. Dr. Carbolin's in there getting wheeled on. Putting up more of a fight than I would have thought, to be fair. Considering they're just out of their hospital bed? Hell yeah, Dr. Carbolin. Maybe all those things I said about you were unfair. But you know what? I don't take them back. I never apologize. Get screwed, Dr. Carbolin. Yeah, look at her. The big pole of justice, boys. She's got multi-hit enabled. This dust bandit back here is having a bad time, but is somehow doing okay. Okay, there we go. I just want to eat. Please have food. Well, Dr. Carbolin doesn't. We made damn sure of it. Are you going to be unconscious, Dr. Carbolin? Okay, so our knockout point is minus 28. What's happening with Bill? Why did he just flash red? You guys saw that, right? Well, maybe not. Wait, what's going on? Well, I guess he's just fine anyway. So, we're playing dead. We're pretty injured. We're on 24 toughness with 26%. But if we get up right now, you get like a big boost to that. Yeah, we're like level 26 now. So, we don't have a med kit. The next time we go down, we are actually going to get knocked out. So, that's not good. Let's make our way back. We're gonna get her upstairs. I think if she hits minus 28, like if she just bleeds down to that level, I guess she goes into a coma or whatever. But it's fine, because we got Big Billy Bonkers up here. He's just gonna patch her back up. She's gonna get into bed. She's just gonna sleep off a savage beating. If you ever get beat savagely, just sleep it off, bro. I'm gonna honk on my vape, so enjoy Gymnopédie. My vape made me hiccup. You guys will probably hear that because I didn't turn my mic off. So, enjoy that. Enjoy that hiccup, you know? Okay, there's big fights going on still. Who are you? Who are you taking, sir? You are a ninja guard. Why is there a ninja? Oh, from the bar. Okay, that makes sense, actually. I got very confused. I thought that those were the dudes that live in the tower. You know the dudes that live in the tower. Okay, Carbolin, you're ready to be knocked out. Are these Garus wild? Hell yeah, wild like Bill. Alright, Carbolin, if you could just get yourself knocked out again, like, really quickly, that would be great. We're going to attack on provoke. This will be the quickest one yet. She's just gonna get, like, munched. Crunched, munched, goddamn, splunched. She's gonna be lunch. Don't worry about it. She's not actually gonna be lunch. I don't think these dudes are vegetarian, right? They're kind of friendly when you're not trying to beat them with a pole. Carbolin, I thought that you would be gone by now. I thought that you would be, like, not dead, but, you know, kind of clinging on. Kind of just like a beep, 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 beep. But no, your heart is beating like a newborn cow. So let's get it, Carbolin. I'm actually really goddamn impressed by that. Oh god, they're all just standing around her body like, oh, let's wait till she gets back up and beat her again. But that's actually pretty good. We've went up like 5 or 6 toughness levels in a couple of minutes. So let's get back up. Let's get that again. If you guys could just knock me out again straight away, I'd love that. There we go. And we are, yeah, we're like properly out now. So we're gonna airlift her. We're gonna get old Billy Big Bonks down. We're gonna just splash her back into the bed. It's gonna be absolutely fine. So this is like, if you need to get better at anything in real life, I think you should just like go from the book of Kenshi and just go and like fight a herd of cows, okay? Stand in the middle of them and just fight the hell out of them. Speaking of fighting herds of cows, I've been playing some old school RuneScape recently, and I'll just say it, bro. I've been enjoying old school RuneScape. I think it's a pretty goddamn fun time. I've been mining, I've been refining, I've been onlining, and it's been good. It brings me back to my childhood whenever I couldn't like afford World of Warcraft or whatever, and I couldn't convince my parents to give me video game money, so I just played goddamn free-to-play RuneScape. And me and my brother used to like have little businesses and stuff. It was great. I feel like there didn't used to be like you didn't used to be able to have like a auction house like in World of Warcraft, and I felt like that was so much better because you had to like make contacts to sell stuff to. Be like, hey, that guy's selling you ore for this, I can undercut him, I can do you a better deal. And now it's kind of soulless, like you just sell stuff to an auction house, and I guess that's, you know, it works better, but also it's way less immersive. I feel like when I was a kid, I had all these contacts on RuneScape, and I'd be like, hey, I'm selling iron ore for goddamn 300 GPs a pop. It was just so much fun, you know? Okay, we got some more. I never got into RuneScape, and thank God I could never afford World of Warcraft. I think I'd have been consumed by it. Yeah, I mean, I tried so many times to get into World of Warcraft when I was a kid, and for some reason I just couldn't. Like, I never dinged level 60 until COVID. During lockdown, whenever old school, or goddamn, what do you call it? I can't, like, what did they even call it? Warcraft Classic. Goddamn, sorry, I can't talk today. Whenever Warcraft Classic or World of Warcraft Classic. Oh, those are bone dogs. I thought that they were like, okay, we've just like literally wandered into a pile of wolves. But yeah, I dinged level 60 in Warcraft Classic during lockdown. So that was something I always wanted to do. I know that sounds stupid, but I did play like quite a bit of World of Warcraft back in the day, but I just like couldn't get in the headspace as a kid to grind to level 60. Like I just burnt out too quickly, you know? I loved RuneScape when I was a baby and before it was like a scam thing. Yeah, it's just like a big criminal organization now where something like, I want to say over 50% of the gold is like purchased from websites. So like if you're not doing things in game to earn the gold what are you doing? Like if you're just buying the currency, then what the hell is the point in doing anything? Because you just get currency as quest rewards. And it's because people gamble on RuneScape, and it's really easy to sell gold for real life currency. And I think that's really funny. There was an update with pandas. I almost picked it up then. Pandas are great. The Pandaren monks or whatever the hell. I gotta tell you, that's about the time that I burnt out on it. Or about the time that I was like, oh, why are they putting goddamn panda bears in the game? I think people were like really split on that when it happened. But then you could play them as like Horde or Alliance. So that was pretty cool. Like, you could be either... I nearly said gang, either faction. So that I thought that was kind of cool, you know? But yeah, I mean, past the second or third expansion, I don't have much interest in World of Warcraft. I did play some retail a couple of years ago, and it feels like a theme park now, you know? And you can just, like, teleport everywhere, essentially, whereas you used to have to, like, walk here, wait for the goddamn boat. Oh, you missed the boat. You've got to wait for the next boat. And I loved that. I think that they stripped away all of the things that gave it character, you know? It felt like a bunch of, like, Facebook games. It's the only... Oh, god damn it! I hate when the screen distorts like that. I think it's because whenever I was trying to do the Elvis series, I tried to, like, 3D model a pompadour. And I thought that it would work. Like, I could just replace a pre-existing mesh with essentially the same one that I had just edited. But I guess it's more complex than that. Oh god, you know what I did play? Habbo Hotel, speaking of scammy online games. I missed out on Habbo Hotel, all the cool kids were playing it. I played Habbo Hotel, and it wasn't really a game, was it? Like, it was just like a really highfalutin messenger app where you could have like little hotel rooms and stuff. I did really like the room decoration. Like, I'm a real sucker for anything that allows me to build like a funny little base. Oh, I think we're in like big thing territory actually. We don't want to be here. Yeah, any game that allows me to like carve out my own little part. Oh, there's a gorilla. I mean, I don't think that I can beat a gorilla one-on-one, but Dr. Carbolin, if we keep old Bill away, I mean, Dr. Carbolin is gonna get goddamn annihilated here. But if she can get any hits in, yeah, gorilla good. Oh my god. Just like that. Bill, you ran in way too quickly. Things could have went severely downhill there. But you know what? Are you... Oh, no. Carbolin... No. She's a recovery mode, right? Yeah. She's in a coma. So that was, like, the quickest turnaround yet on inducing a coma. Dr. Carbolin's in an induced coma. It was induced by an angry gorilla. So don't worry about it. Look at him just walking off, happy with his day's work. He doesn't beat up people because he needs to eat them or whatever. He just thinks it's mad funny to smack people down. And you know what, gorilla? I think that too. So hell yeah, bro. Alright, I think we need to do the old dumper in the bed. You know, I feel like the Rabble base was kind of popping for getting that training going. Like, the further out we go, the better enemies we're gonna get to grind on. But if we stay at the Rebel base, then we just have a bed there. Unless we set up a shed near Stack and put a bed in it. But Stack is where my screen screws up constantly. I just realized I didn't finish what I was going to say. Yeah, I was 3D modeling a pompadour, tried to replace a pre-existing mesh, and I'm pretty sure that the screen starts distorting whenever we get within the range of somebody that is supposed to have that haircut. I think it just starts screwing up the screen or whatever. But yeah, Habbo Hotel, I remember a lot of Something Awful memes about Habbo Hotel. I remember a lot of, like, crazy raids. Because you could block people, couldn't you? Like physically, like, if you stood in front of a one-tile corridor, then nobody could get past you. So it was really easy to just, like, cut off entire sections of the map and stuff. But yeah, never really played Habbo Hotel. Never really knew what the appeal was with it. I went onto it a few times and just felt like there was no actual meat on the bones of gameplay. And, you know, I was never going to be able to convince my parents to give me money for goddamn online stuff. This was when it was like it's where they were you were asking them to, like, defuse a bomb by typing personal details into a website. Like, they just would not be on for that, and it'd be like, oh, what about the cyber terrorists, Andrew? What if the cyber terrorists take my card and they just fucking drain it all or whatever? So, yeah, you know, it's hard to argue with the cyber terrorists argument, you know? I just don't know what to say to that, really. Anyway, you're okay, old Bill? How are you Oh, what are you guys like? Okay, you're fed. You're fed. The monkey's on 253. So the monkey's just sitting there all day, plucking some goddamn food out of the trough, which we all eat out of now. We made a trough for the monkey, but now for convenience sake, we all eat out of the trough. So that's how quickly things go downhill, you know? Look at Dr. Carbolin. as soon as she hits 0 in the chest, she's back up. Like, I'm ready to goddamn go, you know? I'm ready for round 2. To be fair, I'm not sure how much we really need her to heal up past that. Yeah, who are you guys? These are some dust bandits. Well, you'd like to knock out Dr. Carbolin, I heard. So you can do that if you want. Look, just like this. Just like this. You just hit her a little bonk, it'll be fine. Around 28 toughness. I would like to get that up to 30. Just, you know, it's a nice round number. I feel like Carbolin does better in these situations than you would give her credit. Like, I thought she would just be gone by now. What a little goddamn hardy so. Stay up there, Bill. Bill, don't do it. God damn it, Bill. I told you. You stay up there. Exactly, exactly. I'm so surprised that Carbolin is still cargoing. Very impressive. What are you doing? Why does it look like you're taking stuff? I don't think she had anything to take, right? That's the best way to beat robbers, is to just have nothing, right? You can't take anything from me if I have nothing. My parents weren't that concerned about anything online, but I remember a month-long negotiation with my mom to get GTA 3 for Christmas when I was 12. I never had GTA 3. I jumped in at Vice City, and I remember my parents were, like, kind of reluctant to buy it, because I guess that was when the... You remember there was, like, that like, guy in the US, and he kept getting really frivolous lawsuits against Rockstar, and it turned into, like, essentially free advertising for them. I mean, for all I know, that guy was paid by Rockstar. But that news got pretty big. I think that they were like, oh, it's just, like, this game is just degeneracy. So I think that my parents had, like, kind of heard that, but also it was so big in the zeitgeist that they just knew that we were gonna, like, nag at them forever. So they got us Vice City, and I remember my dad coming in on Christmas Day and, like, sitting down and watching me play it. And I was just, like, driving around in circles, like, turning down the volume so nobody would swear at me. Just, like, absolutely freaking out that he would see something and then take Vice City away from me. And I'm glad he didn't, because goddamn, the soundtrack in Vice City was phenomenal, okay? There's so many good goddamn songs. I feel like it shaped my music tastes, you know? Goddamn fantastic. You got Blondie, Heart of Glass. What a goddamn song. We got Steppin' Out. Then you got, like, so much good rap. Amazing. You could talk all day about how good the songs were in Vice City. They were pretty good in San Andreas too, but Vice City was just goddamn incredible. What a game. What a goddamn game. You remember you could bring the cars and get, like, bombs put in them and stuff? You, like, drove them into a little garage and they would just, like, make your car explosive. I feel like that was the golden age too of, like, being a dumb kid when you could play games and you didn't need, like, a specific goal. Says me playing in the sandbox with Kenshi right now. But you know what I mean? Like, you used to, or at least I used to just fire up a game and, like, my imagination would do the rest. I didn't really care what the story was. I would just find some stupid little thing that I could do and just do that for, like, honestly uncountable hours. I would say if Minecraft had been around when we were kids, like, I would have just played that goddamn shit forever. I only listen to the Liam stations. Getting in big police chases. 969 ist Luftballon. I mean, that's not a bad song. That's a fantastic song. I don't know if anybody played Metal Gear Solid 5, but there's some good music in that too. Was that the Northern Irish regional mod? What were we talking about? For... I don't know what the reference is to that. That song makes me feel like I'm being chased. I get flashbacks. You and I and a little Tusha. With the money we've got, Carbolin, she got knocked out. And I don't like to look at her snout. Actually, she hasn't been knocked out yet. And I don't want to fight those guys because, you know, we're okay with the Holy Nation out. Oh, there's the Hungry Bandits. Hell yeah. Just run in Dr. Carbo. Just take them all out single-handedly. You know what we do. What's your toughness now? 29. We're getting there. We're getting there, baby. We're just grinding. You know? That's a good... 969 ist Luftballon is a fantastic song. Car bombs in GTA. Oh, no. That's actually culturally insensitive. You're not allowed to make Northern Ireland car bomb jokes. I'm allowed to do that. But you're not, Big Wide Bowling. So, why don't you take your goddamn... Oh, what do you mean got caught stealing? How is this guy catching me doing anything, bro? He's just screwed. If you're playing dead very convincingly. Give me your money. 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 Can I take your pole? God damn. Your money or your pole? Alright, well, neither of those things are working. I definitely only play the Liam songs out of my Metal Gear Solid 5 helicopter. Me too. Whenever I used to have old P-Quad pulling up, you'd just be pumping, like, whatever, she blinded me with science! Science! That was goddamn amazing. Also, the opening to Metal Gear Solid 5 is so good. They wanted a Diamond Dogs by David Bowie, but they couldn't get like the licensing or it was too expensive. So they went with that Man Who Sold the World cover by Mid-Year. And when I first heard that, I hated it. I was like, oh, this doesn't sound like David Bowie. But then I think I grew to love that version the most, you know? Out of all, like, the 3 popular versions of that song, I think Mid-Year's is potentially the best. I think it fits the theme so goddamn good. There's Crave. Great cereal. I don't know if you've eaten Crave cereal, but it's good. They put the chocolate in there. The Goldfinger cover is so good, too. It is good. I think you're, like, a big Tony Hawk's fan, Tom, right? I was, also shaped by that. A lot of good goddamn punk and a lot of good goddamn rap in those games, you know? Tony Hawk's is the man. Tony Hawk seems cool. I hope he never gets implicated in anything weird. I feel he's like at that time of his life now where, yeah, what's gonna come out about Tony? But maybe that's just the world that we live in now where all of your idols turn out to be goddamn creeps. Not that Tony Hawk is my rival. I don't want to go on deep and say that, you know? Me and Kenshi were playing the Metal Gear series. We're only on 2, though. What's your favorite Metal Gear? Mine's probably... I'm going to go with the generic Snake Eater answer, but I feel like a game has never captured my attention more than Snake Eater. And I didn't play it on release. I played that, like, way after. Whenever I was trying to stop smoking substances as a teenager, I needed something to do. I just need something to distract myself. So I played like all of the Metal Gear games and smoked like a pile of cigarettes, and it was good, you know? Tony Hawk is never going to get implicated in anything weird. He seems like a sweetheart, but they always do, Tom. They always do. I also think Neil deGrasse Tyson. Yeah, hell yeah, 3, Fruity. It's all about Snake Eater. You're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you, Carbolin. Some days you goddamn eat on a tree frog, or whatever the lyric is. I love that game, man. So they don't have any guards at the door, but they've just got this guy with a crossbow. I would say that that's, like, more efficient. It seems to have some sort of, like, propane tank on the end, so I don't really know what this is. What is that? I don't know. I guess it looks kind of like a shotgun, like 2 shotgun shells, or like 2 propane tanks on the end of a crossbow. I don't goddamn know. In any case, we're not getting the goddamn screen blur, so that's kind of nice. Who are you? You're a human mercenary. Okay. Who are the Mercenary Guild? I don't know who that... Well, I mean, obviously the name is kind of self-explanatory. That could be some good loots. We could knock these guys out and take their goddamn pants and stuff. Let's see what they have anyway. Badump. What'd you got? Oh, you got like a little goddamn tricorn. I nearly said a Triforce hat. I don't think Kish believed me that there was this song, and I'm very excited for it. I love where you climb the ladder, and the ladder climb is exactly enough time to play the whole song. Incredible. Also, the guy who controls bees, and they form into a Tommy gun that shoots bees at you, and the dogs with the bees in their mouth. Yeah, I love, like, everything about that game. Oh, our stealth is goddamn 99. 9-ish stealth balloons. Incredible. Snake Eater was just, like, incredible. And I did like Metal Gear Solid 5. I thought it was kind of, like, screwed up initially whenever they got rid of David Hayter, because despite the name, I'm not a hater. I love him. But I kind of like Kiefer Sutherland's, like, more serious delivery, you know? It felt okay. I didn't hate it. Might replay that at some point. I know that it was, like, painfully unfinished and stuff, but I do have some time for that game, you know? I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, we got a goddamn Triforce hat on. Years ago, a bunch of goddamn goddesses came down to Kenshi or whatever, and then they all left and they formed into the Don't worry about it, alright? Don't worry about the goddamn Triforce hat. That's actually not a bad hat, and we've all got hats, though. We're hatted up, baby. We are the hat crew. Cole, you could have a cooler hat. We'll take a little Triforce hat home for Cole. We can't. We need to get Dr. Carbolin to do that, I think. They've got a hold saber, too. I'm not sure if that's any good to me, but, you know. You hate Kiefer Boss. I didn't mind Kiefer Boss. I hated it at first, and I hated it in principle, but I think if you think about the setting of that game, it would have been super jarring to have David Hayter like, hey, doing the thing. Hey, boy. Like, it's just, I feel like David Hayter's incredible, but they went a bit less silly on the last one, you know? But yeah, Tom, you should definitely play Metal Gear Solid. Like, those games are so goddamn good. I didn't care for 4 too much. I think that's a pretty common take. Although, there's like a boss fight in 4, and like every stage of the fight is representative of like a different Metal Gear Solid game. So like it fixes the cameras a certain way or whatever. There's a lot of like really nice things that it does. And I like that a lot, you know? I like that a lot. We're just chilling. We're talking about goddamn video games. I'm barely talking about Kenshi, but all I'm doing is just grinding right now. So I don't think I really need to. Do you guys have like a leader? Do you have anybody that's like the alpha mercenary? Oh, these guys are like brothers. Oh, look at his creepy goddamn eyes. Okay. So I don't think they have like a leader. If he did, he might have had better loot. I don't know if I have some eye mod on to make them look like this. I mean, this guy, especially with the husky eyes, you just have normal eyes. But everybody else, you're looking like a little bit anime. You're looking a little bit like Lansy. Kaz is still out here doing his chicanery, and he's the biggest ham in the room. That's true. That is true. But I feel like because he's not like the main character, they get to do that. Whereas if it was goddamn David Hayter, it would just be hard to have like the war children, like the war child got like the slaves children with AK-47s. I feel like it would be harder to take that seriously when it's David Hayter hamming it up like hell. I don't know how we're going to play MGS4 because neither of us have a PS3. It's the worst one by a mile though. Just watch a goddamn playthrough of it and pretend that you're playing it, or I'll post you my old PS3. I don't actually have it right now. Somebody has it that I'm not currently in contact with, and I think all my bank details are like saved on it, so I hope that they don't like buy a bunch of goddamn video games, you know? I don't think they're going to though, but if they do, I'll kill them, okay? Are we back at this little dust camp? Yeah, we are, but there's no... Okay, no, there's more than 2 dudes here. It's a bad place to get knocked out, but if we can get some of them to follow us a little way, well, that's just like... That's exactly what we want. Alright, Carbolin, if you could, pull some combat here. If you could just kind of, you know, like womp on in there. All right. This might be too many. This might be too many. Where's Bill? Look at Bill right behind the old rock. He knows where to go, where to hide. He's a smart guy, you know? He's actually not. He's a goddamn moron. But, you know, he gets it done. All right, Carbolin, I think you could do this as long as Bill's... Yeah. Bill, if you could sneak, if you could hide behind Shrek Rock. All Carbolin needs to do is get knocked out. Are we at 30 yet? No, but we're gonna be. We're gonna be at 30. She's putting up a good fight, goddammit. I didn't think that they would stand any chance whenever you're outnumbered, because I thought you'd just get, like, locked in an animation loop, where they're just chopping you up, and you're not doing anything back. But yeah, look at this! Somebody just, did you see... I think somebody just copped some friendly fire from somewhere. I could swear somebody just got shot. Yeah. Who even did that? There's nobody around with a... I don't goddamn know. David Hayter as Reigns, he taught us that love could bloom on the battlefield. Yeah, I don't know what the hell... Oh, there's the guy that's drilling shots into his own people. I don't know what the hell most of the dialogue in Metal Gear is about. I still really have, like, no clue about the overarching plot and, like, the Illuminati and the Lila Lula Le and all the... I just don't know, you know? I never got a good grasp on what, like, the actual wider story of Metal Gear was. I mean, I kind of know... And like, all this stuff with like, oh, well, you're Big Boss, but you're not actually Big Boss, because Big Boss is away doing, like, the Game Boy game. The timeline happened at, like, Metal Gear Solid 5, and the very first, like, Game Boy game are happening in parallel. I don't think that they ever intended to end the series that way, though. I think it was just like, we gotta wrap it up. We're gonna fire Kojima. I love that they put his name, like, everywhere. Like, every single mission starts with a James Bond type opening, and Kojima plastered on the screen like 10 times. The Lali Lulale, the Lula Lululos. Jeremy travels. What's up, Jeremy? We're traveling through Kenshi, and we're getting beaten up, but you know what? The real travel was the friends we made on the way, or something. Welcome to the stream. It's nice to see you. We're just talking about goddamn Metal Gear Solid, because it's really good. It's really Metal Gear Solid, you know? But yeah, they screwed David Hayter. Did they ever make, like, a... I heard a thing, but maybe this was, like, wishful thinking, that they were gonna make, like, a sound pack where you could just replace Kiefer Sutherland with David Hayter, and he was gonna do the lines and stuff, but I guess maybe there's, like, legal implications there or something. I don't know. I don't think you want to come swinging at Konami, either. Was it Konami? Yeah, it was Konami, right? Was it Konami? I don't know, bro. I don't know. But in any case, I like Death Stranding, so maybe it's not the worst thing. Although the whole Norman Reedus thing was, like, hard to get past in Death Stranding. I'm not sure why it had to be Norman Reedus as Norman Reedus, and he's, like, drinking Monster Energy and stuff. Very, very confusing game. But I did kind of like it. It's just like you're just sort of cutting around, building some bridges, delivering some packages, rolling down some cliffs and stuff. It gets very tense sometimes, to be fair, and I kind of hate that. Like, I liked it in Metal Gear, you had the option to just go balls to the wall and try and fight everybody, like, because I'm not very good at stealth. I remember trying to play a Snake Eater and not kill anyone, and I was not able to do that. I did not get very far before I was like, God, I hate playing this. I don't know if any ever played those Metro games. Good games, kind of, like janky games, but good games. It was the same thing in that. I remember trying to play it, like, properly, where you get through the levels and nobody sees you. It was like, hell no, I'm killing everybody. It would be a better game if you drank Red Bull instead of Monster Energy. I mean, I've been saying this. It would have given him more touring, and the B12 would have helped in a world where, you know, it didn't look like there was much sunshine from where I was standing. So I think he could have done with drinking a little Red Bull, but, you know, unfortunately, I'm not in charge of creative decisions at, like, goddamn Foxtrot Bravo Studios or whatever the hell it's called. I can't remember. I think it's just called Kojima Studios, actually, so I'm not sure where that came from. It would be on account of my brain being very broken and not good, you know? Alright, Carbolin, we're getting a little bit far. Okay, here we go. Food. I'm taking your food. Well, the best way to deal with that is to not have any goddamn food, you sucker. Alright, Carbolin, you're fighting dangerously close to a cliff, and I don't do, like, workplace compensation, so I would advise you don't fall down it, but if you do, at least make it funny. Let me see it, you know? Carbolin, are you doing this? Carbolin? This is what I want. I want at least all of our guys to be able to solo a squad of Hungry Bandits. And then I can say that there were... Okay, so she got her little arms broken, I think. So you can see that she can't use her pole anymore. Okay, well, now she can't do anything. She's just got down spark out on the ground. What do you do? She doesn't have anything to take, bro. Except our Triforce hat. If you take my Triforce hat, I'll kill you. It would be a better game. Yeah. We saw the Red Bull. It would be, bro. I'm just saying. Monster Energy, it's ass. In fact, every energy drink that's not Red Bull is ass. But that's just my opinion. Other energy drinks are available. Norman Reedus would probably tell you to drink Monster. Monster seems like that's what people... Okay, here we go. Straight back in. Yeah, hell yeah. They're like, did we not just knock her out? Yeah, you did. But that doesn't stop Carbolin, okay? We do need to come and airlift her out of here from behind this big dirty rock. But that's fine. We can do that. Amrat, what's happening with Amrat? Okay, they're trying to kill my monkey? Bro, cool. Just pick up the monkey and put him back down. I don't understand what's hard about this. You just pick him up, and then you put him down, and then the monkey goes ham like a Lunchable. He just starts slapping everybody. Well, he's being a little glitchy right now, so... Monkey, you're not supposed to be able to go inside. Oh, what the... What was going on there? It's like some Pinocchio-ass looking... Look at this. I've got no strings that you can see. There are no strings on me. Dun 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 dun. Pinocchio, goddamn good show. Is anybody watching Pinocchio right now? Has anybody been watching Pinocchio lately? Because Pinocchio, it's a goddamn great show. Look at Cole, just back at it. Do we not have any medics around here? Well, we could tell Cole to do medic on top of goddamn everything else. Okay, you're first. Look at this man's job list. Goddamn it, Cole. I'm sorry, but you know, we've got like a whole thing going. I don't want to hire. I don't want to pay for any more people because I'm cheap. All right, we need to pick up Amrat again. This is actually not good. Shrek, are you not supposed to be like here and like doing stuff? I guess not. Okay, do we have any meds in here on backup? Oh, we've got all the goddamn meds, baby. That's why we do it. Okay, we're gonna pick up the monkey, the funky monkey. We're gonna put him back in bed because otherwise he'll eat everything. Like, he really will just eat everything. Seems like our food production's pretty reasonable. Like, it doesn't look like we've ran out or anything. So that's lovely. We love that. All right, oh, Bill, what are you doing? You're over with Carbolin. It's time to airlift her the hell out of there. It's time to sling her over your shoulder and run the whole way to the nearest available bed. We don't need to splinter. We don't do that around here, okay? That's stupid. Okay, it's pause time. It's loading. That's vape time for me. If they optimized Kenshi, I'd probably smoke less. And then I wouldn't die as quick. So, Mr. Kenshi, I believe the developer's name was. Just fix your goddamn game, bro. Okay? Just fix your goddamn game. And don't say anything about my computer specs, because I can run Crysis on... Probably HD. Probably HD. I don't know. Alright, we're done with the vape appreciation station. Don't worry about that anymore. I hate my vape. I hate goddamn vaping, bro. I don't know if I actually do or if it's just like... it's a horrible juice and my vape is kind of shitty, but it's just turned into a really like unpleasurable event recently, and I just miss cigarettes. And I've been vaping for like years. I don't know where this came from. But, yeah, maybe I need to buy a new vape. I was trying to do some research today. It's like trying to buy a new goddamn car. It's so stressful. You look it up and one person's like, yeah, it's good. And the other person's like, yeah, it blew up and took my fucking hand off. And I don't have a hand anymore. And I'm like, wow, I need my hand, bro. I wouldn't even be able to vape if I didn't have a hand, you know? And then what's left in this life? Alright, Carbolin. 32 toughness. And, you know, most of the way to the next level, we've got a big load of melee defense too. I guess that's because so many people are swinging at her that she gets a lot more chances to block than she does to hit. I'm not sure what the ramifications of having like a much higher melee defense would be. I guess it doesn't really matter that much. I like these pixely clouds. I turned the shadows like way down because I hated how they looked. I feel like at high they look really good and at low they look fine. But that medium setting is like horrible. Hungry Bandit Leader, Carbolin, you know what to do. Run all the way to the guy that's gonna knock you out. Oh, hell yeah. Could be the same squad. They're like, why does this little freak keep appearing? Is there just like 20 of them? Could this really be the same one? And it is the same one. Look at this. I feel like Carbolin's doing hella good. We're up to 33 toughness. We're getting like reasonable tick-ups just from being hit. But the real money earner is when you get knocked out and then you stand back up. Preferably if people are still around. Go on, take a little search. You want to look? What's your name? You're a Hungry Bandit. I keep forgetting. Fruity, did you have a mod that gives everybody names? And they're not just called, like, Bandit or whatever? Because I think that you did, and that's probably a mod I should get. Because it's always a letdown. I want to know, you know, what's your name? Goddamn. You're just standing there? You're just goddamn standing there. Okay, here we go. Oh, I got her right in a goddamn bread basket. Look at Carbolin. What is this about? Why is old Bill gone red? Why does that happen? I've never seen that before. But what is... Okay, that's freaking me out a little. I'll have to look that up. I'm sure it's fine. Okay. Might have something to do with this. Every day I'm billing. I guess he's just went up a few power levels or something, and he's like levitating now, or he's just kind of getting into the levitation game. So that's promising. It's going to be pretty good whenever old Bill can just levitate around the place. He doesn't need no silly boots. Speaking of which, we still don't have shoes on. So I might just straight up take Carbolin's shoes when she's knocked out and be like, no, you didn't have any shoes. What are you talking about, Carbolin? My vape device is an Inokin Adept. Just changed the call on the regular, but it's served me for a couple of years. I just use like a Pocax. I don't use like a mod because whenever I started using like a mod, it like made my stomach really sick. I don't know why. I think it was something to do with like the top being so fucking wide that I was just like inhaling buckets of air. I don't know. The pan vape seemed to not like screw me up as much. But I looked up a thing today to be like, what's a good pan vape? And they all say to just get the Aspire Poc X, even though it's goddamn 7 years old. So I don't know. I've went through like 3 or 4 of them in the last few years. The first one I had was incredible. It was just such a goddamn heavy hitter. It was a beast. It went through so much. It lasted me like maybe a year and a half. And every other one I've bought since has lasted like a couple of months and shit out. So maybe they're fake, or maybe the quality control has just went down. I don't know. But in any case, I do need to get a new vape because I'm just getting sick of this one, man. It just sucks. He says as he deeply honks on his vape. Alright. That's enough of that. I'm gonna like set it away from me because I feel like I'm just goddamn vaping constantly. And we're not doing a vape stream. We're doing a Kenshi stream. I'll do a vape stream soon though, where it's just like I'm not even gonna put like a webcam on. It's just gonna be a picture of the Andy's Cool Channel logo, and I'm just gonna rip my vape. I'm not even gonna talk. I might just talk to say like, oh, good honk, bro, and then like cough and stuff. So if you guys would like to hear me vaping and coughing for like an hour and a half, just let me know. I can hook that up, you know? That's no problem for me. Fruity, I love your Final Fantasy videos. They're really good. They're really, like, I love the... I don't know if that's like a format that many people have done. I haven't really seen it before, where you just take a pile of different people playing the same part and then comment over it. Like, that's really interesting, and it's a good format. I'm sure it takes so much work, though. Like, I can just tell how much work that takes when you're doing it, you know? Great honk! Great honk, bro. But yeah, Fruity, keep it up. I'd love to see more of that if it's not putting you out, like, a lot. And I guess it kind of is, because, god damn it. Also, Darkside Phil is a lot funnier when presented through your commentary lens, you know? You do all the hard work, so are you gonna win this, Carbolin? Jesus! Okay, maybe not, but we were in, like, we had a good thing going there. Okay, I have to take back everything I've ever said. Carbolin is a warrior, bro. If I had to fight this thing in real life, she won! Oh my god, I'm gonna give her a da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Dr. Carbolin just sparked out a moose. Well, I mean, it's definitely not a moose, right? What animal would this be? Like, some sort of fucked up rabbit rhino? I don't know. We're gonna call it a rabbit rhino. That kind of sounds like a sex toy, actually. So, scratch that. We'll go back to the drawing board on that one. Dr. Carbolin? I'm so impressed that you did that. We sent you out to get beat up by that Garu, but you are the one who beats. Here's another one. So we can definitely get knocked out, lad. This one will definitely lock us out. Alright, Carbolin, you need to just run as quick as you can to this big, weird rhino rabbit, or rabbit rhino, or whatever the hell you want to call it. A dog. Ah, of course. It was on the tip of my tongue, man. A dog, that's what I was looking for. Okay, Carbolin, I don't think you're knocked out. Yep, you're not, so we should get a big boost here. Level 33, 79%. We get up, and level 34, 98%. God damn, baby. That's good. They haven't even left yet, so right back at it. This one's gonna be a bad knockout, I'm sure. But it's fine. Whatever, you know? Yeah, minus 48, because she got hit in the head again. Ain't that a kick in the head? Bum, ba-da, bum, blah, blah, blah. Yes, it is, Dr. Carbolin. But you know what? We get kicked in the head because it's, like, the best thing to do for our career, you know? They don't need dexterity. They have destroyity. Hell yeah. I think, Oh, stop using a blunt weapon, please. It doesn't level dexterity. I'm crying. Total nervous system failure. I'm just doing it because Dr. Carbolin has a funny little pole, and it's just a lot bigger than her. And I just thought that was funny. I feel like the staff's good to get some initial levels in melee attack, but yeah, I mean, you make a fair point. I probably should change. But also, I just like the pole. I like the tiny little person with the really big pole. Oh, they're all bloody. They're just like fucking... Ugh. But that's okay. They'll just sleep there. The blood will clean itself. Don't worry about it. It doesn't level dex. So what does dexterity? Is that like attack speed? Yeah, it is. Attack and block speed. Okay, we definitely do need to do that. So attacking with light weapons. What is a light weapon? Is that just like a pole? Bill, what's your dexterity? Okay, yeah. He's been using a katana, his Hanzo steel, and he's a lot better. So we're going to go back to the base, and we're going to see if we can't pick up something better. Because I'm pretty sure that we have some decent stuff on standby, you know? What are you doing? Jesus, get a heavy pole arm? A heavy bloody pole arm? Alright, well, we can make those, I think. So we'll go back and we'll have a goddamn coal whip up a heavy coal arm. And we're just gonna have so much fun doing that, friends. We're gonna love it, okay? But first of all, Dr. Carbolin needs to get knocked out by these goats. Don't worry about it, bro. Bill, you're not gonna do anything, are you? Yeah, just go, like, sneak over there. Okay, Dr. Carbolin, if you could just run into the middle of this goat triangle. If you would actually do anything. Yeah, here we go. I think Dr. Carbolin's going to single-handedly take out this squad of goats. It's going to be... Look at the little goat! Look at the little goat! Oh, he's just a little goat. Oh, there's so many tiny goats. Hit the goat. Hit the small goat, Carbolin. Hit the small goat. You could probably crush its bones. Alright, well, we've got slavers running through, so actually this is not a good time to get knocked out. But you know what? They're just a way to enslave somebody else. They don't seem too bothered about Dr. Carbolin at all. While we're doing that, I guess we'll have Cole, who's just bleeding in bed right now. Cole, did I not tell you to, like, medic yourself? Yeah, I guess he was just gonna sleep off the bleeding. And let me tell you, that's not the way it works in my experience. Okay, we want a pole arm. A heavy pole arm. Why would that train dexterity when it says that I should use a light weapon, though? That doesn't seem like... Heavy is the opposite of light. Well, what's going on? But you know what? I'll trust you, Igor, everybody's favorite friend. I'll trust you, okay? And when I start to see that dexterity shooting up... What's going on? What's going on? That's okay. Bill, you gotta go pick up Carbolin. Whenever they try to enslave her, just be like, oh, it's just a misunderstanding. This is my slave, actually. So, there you go. It's fine. Who have you got? You've got a hungry bandit and a hungry bandit leader. So off they go to their new life. Shackles, but they will be fed, you know? We're getting a goddamn heavy polearm, okay? That's where we're going. Let's go and get this heavy polearm. Let's get halved on, as the kids say. I believe the kids say let's get halved on, right? That's something that we've all heard before. Alright, go plop her in bed, like a big piece of crap. How you getting on up here, Cole, with the pole? He's getting there. He's doing it, you know? Old Bill's keeping his katana, though. I just refuse to get rid of Old Bill's katana. Let's take a look at what we have, though. I think we have some weapons in a box. So we're gonna look. We have a guardless katana. So, I mean, that could be better, right? 2913. It's worth more. I think you get less defense, but more attack. Kenshi characters don't coagulate, even for characters like Carbolin or Bugger. Any damage minus 15 will eventually result in their death if they don't ban. Well, maybe they should try coagulating, you know? Maybe they should, goddamn, you ever heard of coagulation, bro? Because you're being an idiot. You can sneak up to the Bugmaster, take his mech, shoot him with a crossbow, in a few days he'll be dead. God, that's clinical. That's a clinical way to do it, man. I would rather just like keep throwing people at him. We've got a longsword too, but I don't really care about the longsword, you know? Alright, cool. How you getting on up here? You're getting there. You're getting there. Dr. Carbolin is somewhat... I mean, yeah, the food situation's fine because we're back at the base. We're keeping on top of that. The monkey is doing great. Oh, Bill and Carbolin are just standing here. Carbolin, you should be in bed. You should be in the real bed, actually. I guess you had to get up to get some food. Makes sense. And we got some meat wraps. Oh, yeah. You can take a little meat wrap with you, Bill. I don't mind that one bit. And we got this sleeveless long coat. This actually seems quite good. Yeah, that is actually reasonably decent. So, what are you wearing right now, Carbolin? I'm not asking that in a weird way. Okay, it is better. What Carbolin has is better. Alright, Cole, it looks like you get it. It looks like you get a goddamn... Cole's got a brand new bag. Because that's like 8 and 20, but the coverage is kind of shitty. So, yeah, we're going to just pop this on him. I mean, it's not actually that much better, but I like it, you know? I like how it looks. Yeah, there's Monkey, that funky monkey. Bum, 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 monkey, bum, 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 that funky monkey. Bum, 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 bum. This is all he's really good for, unless a fight goes down. But usually I'm content to just look at him and sing funky monkey songs. It just feels really good, you know? You need an attack slot mode for number strategy to work. In vanilla, individual troop strength is the real thing to look out for. Is this in terms of getting beaten up? Or... like, what's attack slots? Does that mean that you can have more people attacking one? Because I have noticed it's kind of movie bad guy style, where they come at like one at a time, or it's a bit weird. I've been playing a lot of vanilla Kenshi recently. This is like not vanilla, but I've had these mods for so long that I kind of consider them to be vanilla, even though it definitely doesn't work like that. Cole, what are you doing? You're supposed to be goddamn grafting. Okay, he's got to do this first, okay? Or are we out of iron? That's what it's gonna be. We must be out of the goddamn plates. So, Shrek, we're going to change your job. You're going to work at the iron refinery. There we go. I think that should maybe sort that problem. Let's just follow Shrek and make sure. The monkey looks famished. He's not, okay? The monkey's not hungry. The monkey's 257 hungry, baby. And in this life, I feel like I'm, in real life, more hungry than 257 hungry, you know? I'd say, like, I'm like a... 212 right now, if I had to estimate what my hunger levels in Kenshi would be. So this monkey's living better than me. In fact, all this monkey does is sleep all day, reach right over here to get some goddamn cooked vegetables, and just kind of beat people up sometimes. Like, my job is way more complicated than that, and I don't get paid in unlimited food. So there you go. Someone feed that poor monkey. Jesus! I'm gonna have PETA on me next. Everyone's going on like I'm abusing this funky monkey, and I would never abuse the funky monkey, okay? I love that funky monkey. You can see our pole pile here, our pile of poles from Cole, Cole's pile of poles. Hell yeah, we love it. These guys are just like, they can't stop standing beside each other. They just love each other so much, and I think that's really inspiring. So hell yeah. All right, Cole's back just to working his day job. Oh, dude, what do you mean you're hungry? Fucking, why are you butchering my monkey, bro? Why are you and that's proof that he's not malnourished, okay? Because they tried to butcher him because he was so plump and full of food. I'm picturing that huge ape from the jungle. Is that, no, I was gonna say Baloo, but that's the bear. I don't watch Jungle Book, but I watch Pinocchio. I've got no strings on my strings, because if I had strings, I couldn't do things. I don't have strings, because that would suck. What's going on? I think that's the song from Pinocchio, which I love. Pinocchio is my favorite movie, franchise, little character, whatever you want to call it. Pinocchio's top for me every time. I just can't stop thinking about Pinocchio. Shrek, do you not have like a weapon? It is incredibly cool that you're in here just kicking people's heads in and stuff. I don't know why you don't have a weapon, Shrek. I guess I was training your martial arts or something? Why are you hungry, Shrek? We've got loads of food. I want to see what Shrek's doing here, because I'm a little confused right now. Yeah, they just ate a meat wrap. How did you get so hungry? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I would never abuse that funky monkey. That sounds like a Joe Biden quote. It could alternatively be like a Trump quote, like, I never did anything to the monkey. I love that funky monkey. That wasn't a good Trump quote. I thought, or like an impression. I was reading some Trump quotes today, and they were cracking me up. They're like, you know, whatever your opinions are, you can't deny that that man has a way with words. I read something where one of his quotes is just, on breastfeeding women, he just said, they're disgusting. I was like, Jesus Christ, Donald. That's a crazy shot to fire. That's nature, bro. He said some pretty goddamn reprehensible things. But the man has a way with words, you know? You can't take it away from him. He's came out with some absolutely goddamn baffling one-liners. There was one about gay marriage, and he was like, oh, well, I'm a traditionalist, and sometimes I go to the golf course, and I see people, and they've got these really long putters, and I don't know why they have long putters, because I'm a traditionalist, so for that reason, I don't support gay marriage. It's like, what are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? You have mentioned how you weep about Pinocchio. Yeah, like, I eat loads of salt beef, and that makes it hard to weep because I'm just so dry all the time on account of all the salt beef. But I managed to cry for Pinocchio, because it's just like, it's just such an emotional story. He wants to be a real boy, but he can't, or whatever the fuck. I don't know what Jordan Peterson was crying over Pinocchio for. I think he was probably just on like a drug withdrawal or something. But you know, that's cool. There actually is an actual character that is Shrek in Kenshi. Like, do you mean like looks like Shrek, and says things like, "Get out of my swamp, you fucking bastard"? That wasn't Scottish. I don't know what. Let me try that again. What are you doing in my swamp? I can't do it. I feel like at one point I could do a bit of a Scottish accent, but that's just gone. What are you doing in my swamp? I can't fucking do it, man. I'm sorry. I've let everybody down a bag full, and I feel horrible about it, okay? I feel just terrible. I feel as weepy as when I think about Pinocchio. Stupid sexy gays with their long putters. Yeah, that's pretty much. I'm not sure who's butchering the monkey. Nobody's even butchering the monkey. I'm not sure what was like linking the gay marriage and the golf thing together. He never really brought it full circle or anything. He was just asked to comment on gay marriage, and he just talked about people using putters that he didn't like. And I think, like, well, even that, Donald, you not liking the putter doesn't affect anything, you know? I mean, it's fine for you not to like the putter. You just don't need to use the putter or anything. I don't see why it's an issue, but, you know, I just don't get it. Okay, here we go. We're just cutting him. 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 Hell yeah. Hell yeah. His name is listed in Shrek in the wiki. Who was it? Who was supposed to be Shrek? I'm like really invested in the real Shrek now because we have to send our Shrek to fight them, right? There can only be one. Are we getting beaten right now by hungry bandits? We are. I just zoned out. Okay, no, Bill's just sleeping. Bill's just sleeping. While you're doing that, Bill, if we could unleash the funky monkey, that would probably be like a good thing. I did not have sexual relations with that funky monkey. I want to hear all the presidents talking about a funky monkey, and I want to know, like, who has the best quote about a funky monkey. Like, who would make the best statement about it? It probably would be Bill Clinton. I linked him, Big Al. Where did you link him? I don't see no... Abraham Lincoln? Leader of the Stone Rats in the Swamp. And his name is Shrek, or does he just look like Shrek? I need to understand. Never trust a man who eats a steak with ketchup. Hell yeah, Big White Bowling. I'm not quite sure what that's in real... Oh, it's Donald Trump. He eats steaks with ketchup, right? But the fact that I've read an article about that, and that's somewhere in my subconscious, says that there was too much media coverage of Donald Trump. There's enough things to roast him for. Let the man put ketchup on his steak, you know? If that's what we're focusing on, you know, we should be focusing on these gay people with long golf putters or whatever the fuck he was talking about. I don't know. I don't know what Donald Trump was talking about. But I think he's like he's got like a really bad head wound at some point in his life, and it never got like addressed. And they probably said like, oh, well, he got hit in the head, but, you know, I'm smarter for it or something. But I think he's, like, real wacky. Like, I think he's, like, a little bit not tethered to reality. And they went and made him the goddamn president, you know? Jesus. And I'm not even talking about his policies, because I don't know any of them. I'm just talking about the things that he says. He's very verbose, and he just talks, as far as I can see, absolute nonsense, and makes analogies that just, I guess, mean something to him. I don't know, man. He's probably one of the weirdest characters I can think of that ascended to such a high level of influence. Like, I can't really think of anybody else In terms of politics, anyway. I mean, I'm sure there's some wacky, like, B-tier characters that get on like that, but Jesus Christ, Donald Trump was the leader of the free world for a while, and regardless of what you think of him, I'm sure we can all agree that's a pretty fucking crazy place to be when it's the guy who used to write stuff to Alan Sugar on Twitter, like they just used to tweet beef at each other. Not the word beef, like they had Twitter beef. I mean, axe beef. But not axe, not like former beef. God damn, Elon, what have you done? Why did you rename Twitter Axe? I hope it feels. Probably won't because I want it to, and nothing good ever happens, but you never know. Oh, come on, we've hit a real... Cole, what are you doing? You need to do the thing. Let's get him away from this. I think he'll do the thing. Oh, it's because he... Okay, that was my fault. We actually probably did have iron plates, but I'd filled his inventory. We brought you wares, no hives. Hell yeah, what did you bring me? Let me see your supplies. You got some meat wraps? I do like books as well. I'll take a bunch of books. I don't need any limbs or anything. I guess I'll take a med kit and a food cube. Whatever. There you go. I gave you some money. Go away. Stop stinking up my swamp. We don't have any hivers in our crew, so I would like to remedy that, you know? I would like to have a hiver in my crew, but I don't. I don't have a hiver in my crew. Maybe we could go and get beep at some point, but, you know, that's like a whole thing. You gotta really put the work in to go and get young beepstifer. Alright, how are we getting on with that polearm? I want to test out my polearm. I want to go and run somebody through with my big goddamn polearm. He's getting there. Sorry, my colearm. Carbolin, you good to go? Pretty much, yeah. We're going to shed our staff because Igor says it's trash. And I'm going to trust that Igor probably knows more. Igor, what I was saying the other day on Discord was, you know the way the screen distorts sometimes? I think it's because I tried to replace one of the, like vanilla hair meshes. I tried to, like, edit it in whatever that free 3D modeling program is, and then just save it back over the original asset, because I was like, surely that will just work. Like, it's the same thing, but I've just kind of, like, expanded it. But I think that that hair is now rendering in-game, and it's just breaking the screen anytime I get near somebody that does it. But I don't know which one I replaced. I guess maybe if I check by, like, last modified. Yeah, that would work, actually. I'm just really scared of doing anything and losing my save, so I'll have to look into backing up the save and stuff. Anyway, where did you put our polearm, Cole? Where did you put our polearm, Colearm? Okay, let's trade with Dr. Carbolin. Papa's got a brand new bag. It's a heavy pole arm. So let's see how that looks with Dr. Carbolin. Hell yeah! Jesus Christ, look at this thing, man. I would freak out if I saw this little creature approaching me with a blade the size of their goddamn body. I would not like that very much. Alright, Bill, we're back. We're doing the thing again. If you could get out of bed or wherever you are. Okay, that's Shrek. I'm sorry. Old Bill was right there. Okay, let's go find somebody to mess up. I guess we're gonna go back to the Dust Bandits, right? Because they were, like, pretty approachable. I'd like to find a group of hungry bandits and just have Carbolin try and solo them. Alan Sugar is someone who I think it would be really cool if he went to look at the Titanic wreckage. Yeah, him and Donnie on, like, a day out. Like we could crowdfund it. I don't think we'll get them with the old submersible trick again. And we could put Mr. Beast in there too. Like, I don't really have a problem with Mr. Beast, but it would just kind of be, like, funny if you went and saw the Titanic in a submersible, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know why I have such an axe to grind with Mr. Beast. I think it's just his face. I'm just gonna say it. I see thumbnails of him, and he just looks like a little content zombie. And I mean, obviously he knows what he's doing, because his videos get like 100 million views and stuff, but I feel like he's like a soulless automaton, you know? And he just exists to serve the algorithm. I watched one of his videos recently, where they drove like a train into a pit in the ground, and then instantly it just cuts to him like driving a rocket car off like a ramp. And it was, like, definitely made for people with, like, absolutely short attention spans. Like, people that just can't focus. You have to destroy him so you can be #1. Well, we are directly in competition. I would say Mr. Beast is my biggest competition on the platform. But, you know, there's plenty of room for two of us to exist. I don't count T-Series because that's, like, a whole goddamn, like... You know what I mean? It's just like music videos from various artists or something. So I don't think that's a fair comparison between Andy Beast and Jimmy Beast. That's my real name, Andy Beast. Also known as Andy Middletown. And what other? Andy Cool Channel, of course. I've got like a bunch of names, just depending on how I'm feeling. Okay, we're in here. We can't really like efficiently swing this pole, it looks like. But we're going to give it a goddamn good go. Come on back out. I think we're doing less damage with this, but maybe it's just because, like, we don't have the skills, right? Does that actually... Yeah, amount of damage dealt. So once we get up a few levels, we should be better. Give Carbolin a Falling Sun at some point. Is that one of the really, like, heavy ones? I mean, we are going to train Dr. Carbolin's strength to be, like, high as hell, so that she's just, like, ripped and bulging out of her weird outfit. God, it's so, like, overexposed. Bill, no! Look at him, just goddamn, he can't help himself. He just wants to get down there and steal her creepy, smelly thunder. Okay, are you guys, like, following me? How intensely are you guys following me? Who are you? That's just it. Okay, no, well, he's just patching her up. I'm okay with that. Old Bill is basically invisible, even in broad daylight, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, Carbolin's going back for round 2. I guess we're just gonna get sparked out. We don't have food with us anyway. It's not a big deal. Oh, we didn't give Cole his new hat. Okay, let's actually watch how this is going. And what does this weapon fall under? Is that a polearm? Why are we hitting for so much less? We were hitting for like 30 with the staff. We're hitting for like 19 with the... I guess maybe it's just lower quality or something. I don't know. But in any case, I was told to do it, so I did it. Sugar definitely needs submersibled. I love that term. We're gonna submerge them, boys. We're gonna send them down in a little goddamn carbon fiber microwave. That was crazy. The world got over that real quick. I guess, you know, what more is there to be said? Pretty goddamn stupid to go down in a submersible to look at the Titanic when you can just send a drone down there and not die. But it just plays further into my theory that the more money you get, the dumber you get, and the more, like, you don't have to grind anymore, and you can just do whatever the hell you want, and gradually I think that just gets more and more out of hand. Like, when cocaine stops doing it for you, that's when I think you go in the submersible. That's just my opinion, you know? I'm not a doctor. I'm not a Dr. Carbolin MD, but I could be. I could buy the license off the internet. You couldn't stop me, bro. Do you want to come? Do you want to fight? I would rather you came a bit more out to me, but it doesn't look too busy here, actually. We could get knocked out if we're hitting the chest once. Yeah, okay, let's drag this out. Look at her! That's like on regular speed, too. It's like her little legs are just so small, she has to run so fast. Hell yeah, Carbolin. Did the other guy come? No, he turned around. So we're just gonna see how you get on fighting this big goober. What's his... Yeah, his stats aren't as good, so I think Dr. Carbolin stands a real good chance here. Why is the polearm better? Please tell me why the polearm's better. The staff was definitely hitting for more, and you get like a big old attack boost. What does this do? 25% damage against animals. I just don't know. Well, +3 attack bonus, but is the armor penetration better or something? Is that what we're looking for here? I just did it unquestioningly. You told me to get a heavy polearm, and I did it. And I don't know why. I don't know what the advantage is. But, you know, in any case, I'm going to let it play out. I'm going to let Dr. Carbolin just keep bonking on this guy, just repeatedly. Come on, Carbolin, get him down. Okay, nice. Well, we've battle-tested it. It works. He seems to be doing okay. But yeah, with that, dear friends, I'm going to wrap up because it's getting a little late. Well, it's not getting late, but I want to decompress, you know? So we're going to run these guys back home. All the way back, because I just couldn't leave them here, right? That would be really messed up. Because Cole's weapons are rusted junk quality. Yeah, but Cole made the other one, too. Cole made the staff that I was using as well. Unless, like, he just rolled, like, maybe... I don't know what way the crafting works in this. Like, how you get a higher... I know that it's, like, you research it, and then the better they get... Is it, like, chance-based that they'll make a better weapon? Or is it, like, once you get past a certain level, they always make a better quality? I don't know. But in any case, it seemed like the heavy... Fucking what's it called? The heavy polearm we just made was made after the staff, and the staff was doing more damage, so I don't know. In any case, I don't think the staff had armor penetration, and that is going to be pretty important, so hell yeah. But with that, guys, I'm gonna wrap it on up. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. It's like so warm in this goddamn room right now. But yeah, I just wanted to pick up with the funky monkey, bwomp bwomp bwomp, that funky monkey, bwomp 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 bwomp. I did not have sexual relations with that monkey. Strong way to end the stream. Thank you so much for joining me, you beautiful people. Give it a little like, give me a little subscribe if you haven't, but I think most of you have. God bless America on this blessed day, and fuck those long putters. Whatever the hell that means, I don't know. I'm still trying to work it out.